Hey guys, welcome to our new video on the Smart Avatar channel. And today is the topic we are talking about is AI in USA, Europe, and other countries like Southeast Asia or South Asia. What are the situation right now? What is happening in the AI market or AI field in these countries or continents? And what is actually working and what is actually not working in the AI fields. To talk about this topic, we have a special guest with us, Sneh P. Alam, who is also our marketing and promotional expert in the Smart Avatar team. So, welcome, Sneh. How are you?
Thank you. Thanks for having me. I'm doing good. I'm currently in California. I'm here after 2 years from Amsterdam, so lots of experience on both sides of the US and Europe side of AI.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So you have lived in both side of the coin, like in the US and in the Europe, and you have seen all of the markets and what is happening in these places. So my question is, in the topic we are talking about, that what is happening in the AI field of these places. So my first question is AI actually creating more opportunities or quietly replacing jobs? What do you think about that?
So I think it's a very mixed, nuanced question because in essence, we see it all the time. There's so many thousands and thousands of jobs being replaced at the moment. But at the same time, there is a cautious, optimistic hope that there's more jobs being created in the sense that there's more focus now on human connection and value, things that AI cannot reproduce, which is creativity and connection, and also orchestrating things. So being able to connect the dots and see a bigger picture. So I believe that we are in a turbulent time. We're seeing everything flip 180, but I believe that it's going to come out and we're going to see a very different job market in a few years or very short years. And it's going to have a whole new list of jobs that will focus more on connecting and more on humans being human.
Okay, okay. Thank you. Thank you for sharing your experience. My next follow-up question is the job market in the US and Europe worse right now, or is it become more competitive? Like, is it worse than before, or is it's just competitive, more competitive than before because of AI, or are entry-level jobs disappearing because of AI? What do you think about that?
So I think the job market itself is quite rough at the moment. And as you said, it is entry-level jobs disappearing. So we were promised that we would study and work and we'd get jobs immediately. But what's happening is a complete restructuring of the job market.
Yeah,
And the job ladder doesn't exist. So now we're kind of free jumping around, climbing around. And it's more based on your experience and what you can show rather than your linear growth that we all
yeah.
think of when we think of career growth.
Oh, okay. So thank you. So my next question is like AI innovation is happening here and there everywhere right now. And we all know that USA is leading in this field, like in the AI innovation sector. So what do you think USA is doing right in the AI innovation sector or AI sector? And what are the things they are doing wrong? What do you think about that? Or do you have anything to share about this topic? Thank you.
So I'm currently here in Silicon Valley, so the heart of all the innovation. And
Yeah,
as soon as I landed, every billboard, every sign is some AI company. So what's very amazing about it is that you're in the heart of the innovation. And the innovation isn't just a cool idea of software. It is in every aspect of infrastructure around you, from the buildings to the phones to people's conversations. What I think US is doing right is pushing it, pulling out all the ideas quickly, rolling things out, testing it. It fails, we try again. So that's one
okay.
thing Silicon Valley does well. The downside of it, which I think is definitely something I see positively in Europe, but then they both have the positive and negative side, right? But one thing that is hard to do right now is that it's all the gas is being put in, but we're
Yeah,
not able to set up the right regulations in time to catch up with the innovation. So it is unbound innovation without the ethics implications and how our communities are being impacted. So that is why I think there's a lot of issues around society and concern around it. So I think the innovation is beautiful and exciting, but matching what's happening in society is not fully there yet.
Okay, okay, thank you. So you have shared your experience about the USA situation. So you have also visited the EU and lived in the EU, like Europe countries.
Yeah.
So what are the situations there, and what do you think they are lacking, or what are they are doing right in the AI field or AI sector? Can you share your experience about?
Yes. So in early 2020, so like 2021, 22, US already started investing a lot into AI and starting rolling things out. China was right ne there next to it, and EU was a little bit behind. But in the early 2020s, we started investing in the EU a lot of money into innovating
Yeah.
AI. However, a lot of that has been spent on the regulations and the ethics and the implications around it. Now, it's very important because we see what technology can do when it grows uncontrolled. But because of all of these discussions, we've been kind of stuck in this area, and there's been very few major innovations that have been able to jump out in the EU market. So in that sense, we're spend years discussing the policies and not investing as much into the innovation to let it see how far it can get.
Okay. So I think the viewers got the information or details about that. That USA and EU both are doing AI innovations, but USA is lacking in regulations and ethics, and EU is lacking in innovations. They are doing the regulations right, but they are lacking in the innovation section. Okay, thank you for sharing this with us. So we have got the answer to the this part, that what US is doing right and what Europe is doing right. So you are if we talk about Bangladesh right now, that our country where I am living. So do you know anything about it, or do you have any information to share, that where is Bangladesh standing today, or the South Asian countries are standing today in the AI market or AI sector, and what are the lackings they have been doing, or what are the wrongs, or what are the problems they are facing in the AI sector? Can you discuss something about that?
So
Thank you.
I'll have to admit that I don't know too much about AI innovation in South Asia, but I do know it's a very strong place for tech and innovation, and oftentimes at much cheaper of a cost in development than out here in Europe and US. So I do think there's a lot of chance for them to grow very quickly. However,
Yeah.
when applying for jobs, especially and looking at remote work, I do think AI is coming into a point where all of a sudden a lot of people are going to struggle with finding jobs. However, it can also help a lot with language barriers and improving your own skills. So I don't know too much, but I hope that it can grow a lot as well.
Oh, oh, thank you. So you have seen all kind of AI markets and all kind of places. You have seen what AI companies are doing or startups are doing. Do you have anything to share about the future of this tech or the of this field in the places you have visited? Like in the next 5 years, who do you think will be emerged as victorious in this field in the AI market? And people with degrees or people with who know how to use AI, who will be successful in the next 5 years. Can you share information about that? Thank you.
So there's a big boogeyman that is the AI bubble bust, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's talking about that. And what I think about it is I see here in Silicon Valley it is the bubble and people talk in a bubble. But when you leave that bubble, you see how the communities are impacted with the data center buildings, people not being happy about that, some people being very supportive. What I think is going to happen, or my prediction, is that the buzz is going to happen, but that is the big scary idea of this looming AI god almost, right? What I think is going to happen is AI is going to embed itself in our daily tasks. That's where I think the innovation will thrive, and it'll be part of our everyday tasks. It'll make it easier. So my thoughts are that that AI is going to keep growing, but it's not going to be in this big, scary or big, amazing way that a lot of people are thinking. It's going to be embedded in the way we email or do small, quick tasks.
Yeah.
So in that way, I think just like any other technology, like the internet or anything, it'll sound scary at first, but it becomes just part of daily life, just not as big and scary as we think it is.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts about that. So we have come to the end of our video. We have discussed the topics about the AI sectors, different types of places in the EU, in the USA, and also in the Southeast Asia sections. So as we have come to our end of the video, do you have any other information or something to say to our viewers? And we can end the video there if you want. So do you have anything to say to our viewers?
So with AI, its innovation is beautiful. There's so much we can do with it. But I'll highly encourage anyone who's interested in going into it and working or studying in it to remember the ethics behind it. As much as I say that you can be too stuck in it, it is very important because it is for our community that we build things. So remember to balance the innovation with the ethics and the people you are building it for.
Uh, That's a great suggestion. Thank you, Sneh. So, as we have come to the end of our video, we are concluding the video here. If you have watched it fully and got any question to ask us, you can comment down below in the comment section, and we will try to answer your questions. And if you have any information or any question regarding to AI, you can always follow us, and we will be sharing informations, news of the about the AI market and AI sector. And you can stay connected to us by subscribing to our channel. And you can also visit our website smartavatar.nl and our products, which are aijobmixer.com and aimedicalmixer.com. You can see what we are doing as a AI startup or AI company, and I give you feedback about these topics or these features or this website. So thank you for watching the video till the end, and we'll be seeing you in the next one. Bye bye.